Hello, everyone. I am back home from Chick-fil-A because I just got back home for bringing Chick-fil-A home, and it was so good. And I just had like two fiber brownies for dessert because in this video, um, I found this on Facebook, and it's a story on how the girl has been like abused by her own father because it was her mother who was protecting her, and wonder if she was always available for her. But I accidentally don't mind of abuse stories that were written because I think they written and they used to write some abusive stories that are really sad and fearful. Because of this, um it only takes like several or even 1,000 words to do that. And if I wrote an abusive story for today, um, hopefully, if I can write the abusive story today, um, that'll be awesome. Okay, so on Facebook, this one is by Jamie Oliver, Jamie Oliver Lovers, and this is a sad, sad story. So let me read what this says. Dad, my back hurts so bad I can't sleep. Mom told me not to tell you. I had just walked in from a business trip when my 8-year-old daughter quietly shared the secret her mother never wanted me to hear. I haven't been home in 15 minutes. My suitcase was still by the door. My jacket sat untouched on the couch. I barely stepped inside when I felt it. Something was off. No tiny footsteps running to greet me. No laughter, no hug, just silence. Then her voice came from the bedroom. Soft, weak, on the verge of breaking. Dad, please don't be mad, she whispered. Mom said if I told you, things will get worse. But my back hurts. I can't, and I can't sleep. I froze in the hallway, one hand still gripping my suitcase, my heart pounding so loudly it felt like it echoed through my chest. This wasn't a tantrum. This wasn't a child ex exaggerating. I think it says, wait a minute, uh, exaggerating. This wasn't a child exaggerating. This was fear. I turned toward the room and saw Sophie standing partly hidden behind a door, like she expected someone to drag her away at any moment. Her shoulders were stiff, her eyes stayed locked. on the floor. She looked so small, too small. Sophie, I said gently, keeping my voice steady. Dad's here. Come here, sweetheart. She didn't move. I set my suitcase down and walked toward her slowly, careful not to startle her. When I knelt in front of her, she flinched, and a cold chill shot through me. Where does it hurt? I asked softly. Her little hands twisted the hem of her pajama shirt until her knuckles turned white. My back, she murmured. It hurts all the time. Mom said it was an accident. She told me not to tell you. She said you get mad that something bad will happen. Something inside me shattered. I reached I reached out without thinking, but the moment my hand touched her shoulder, she gasped and pulled away. Please don't, she said quietly. It hurts. I pulled back immediately. Panic rose in my throat, but I forced myself to stay calm. Tell me what happened. She glanced towards the hallway she glanced towards the hallway like she was afraid someone might hear. Then after a long pause, she said the words no parent is ever prepared and no parent is ever prepared for. Mom got mad I spilled juice, she said. I did it on purpose. She pushed me, and my back hit the door handle. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to disappear. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. Not because I didn't understand, but because I understood perfectly. Everything in the house suddenly felt different. The walls, the silence, the air. I had walked in expecting a normal evening. Instead, I found my daughter whispering through pain, scared of her own mother, begging me not to make things worse, just by knowing the truth. And in that moment, I knew this was only the beginning. Because when a child says something like that, the truth doesn't stay hidden for long. I stayed there, on my knees, keeping my voice gentle. You did the right thing telling me, I said. She still couldn't look at me. How long has it been hurting? Since yesterday. Did you tell Mom it hurt? Did you tell Mom it still hurts? She nodded faintly. What? What did she say? Sophie swallowed. She said I was overreacting. Those words hit harder than anything else. Can you show me your back? I asked softly. She hesitated, then slowly turned around and lifted her shirt, and suddenly my vision blurred at the edges. What I saw next shattered me completely. Full story continues in the first comment. Oh, okay. This is this isn't alarming. Okay, okay. Listen up. I noticed that this is abuse, but it seems like her back kinda hurts that she cannot even sleep. And even though that she was going to tell her mom about what happened, know that her father doesn't know. Because her father, who was supposed to be protecting her, was going all through this with her. And then her mother, who is going to be a guardian angel. She will be always be there for her. So, if you love your mom, if you love your mom for some reason, let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys like this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, you can check out my other videos that I posted many days ago. And then yesterday. So please, 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 please come check it out. And there was a lot of videos that I made over the past because of that. So until next time, I am Pink Glittery Pegasus 4000. And then I will see you in my next video. And don't forget guys, I will have the upcoming video coming this Saturday. So bye for now.